Hi, my name is Jocelyn Bubals, and I'm the library director. I started here in October of 2007, so I've been here about 2.5 years. The Jefferson Library has a rather fascinating history. In 1871, some citizens formed the Jefferson Library and Dramatic Association. But the first library actually opened in 1907 above the Robish hardware store. Then in 1911, the dedication for the first building, the Carnegie Library, occurred. Then for 70 years it remained in the Carnegie building, and then in 1985 on Thanksgiving there was a dedication for this new library. We have 18 employees. 3 people are full-time, everyone else is part-time. We have a children's librarian and several assistants. We have an adult reference librarian. We have an adult services librarian that creates lots of displays, does the PR, and helps with doing programs. And we have people who do cataloging, interlibrary loan, and people who work at the checkout desk doing circulation and also answering reference questions. The most important thing about a library is that it provides services free to the users of the community. So we have about 55,000 books that people can check out. We have about 1,200 books on tape and books on CD. We have about 2,300 DVDs and videos. We have 113 magazines. The current issue is used in the library, and people can check out older issues. We subscribe to about 7 newspapers. And in addition, probably one of the most important things to know is that if we don't have a book that you need, we will try to get it for you on interlibrary loan. We're part of a 5-county library consortium, which consists of 44 libraries. So although we have 55,000 books, through this consortium you have access to over 2 million books and materials. So routinely we handle about 50,000 items a year, sending books out to other libraries and getting books in for our library patrons through interlibrary loan. It's very easy to use our materials. You just come into the library and apply for a library card. The library card is free. We need you to bring in some identification that shows your name and address. It takes a few minutes and we sign you up for a library card. And once you have that library card, you can use any of the 44 libraries, or as I mentioned before, we can get materials from any of the libraries for you. Once a child is about 5 and can print their name, they can get their own library card. You can check out most books for 4 weeks, and you can renew them unless someone else is waiting for the book. You can check out our newest materials for 2 weeks, and our DVDs and videos go out for 1 week. In addition to the materials that we have that you can check out, we have computers in the library for so that you may use the internet, you may use certain software programs like Excel and Microsoft Word. One of the specialized resources that we have is the Jefferson newspapers on microfilm. If you're doing a history project or a genealogy project, you can look at copies of the Jeffersonian from 1853 to 1860, the Jefferson Banner from 1864 to 1987, and the Jefferson Daily Union from 1988 up through about 2003. We have an index, a card index for the old newspapers that goes up to about 1980. It's not up to the present. Some of our traditional services include story hours for children. We have these year-round and in the summer. We have story hours from ages 12 months up through grade school. We have programs in the summer where we bring in summer reading performers, bubble magicians and bubbleologists and science programs, all different kinds of programs suitable for children and their families. We have internet services for the public. People can come in and do job searches, can do research, can check their email, and so forth. We also have software programs so students can come in and work on assignments. One of our newest services is wireless service. So you can bring your laptop into the library, sit down in a comfortable chair anywhere, and access the internet through the wireless. We're offering some film programs recently. We're always open to suggestions from the public for materials to add or programs to do. We offer programs for children and adults. In the summer, we have an adult summer reading program as well as a children's summer reading program. Last year, we served about 4,800 people through programs. We had 152 programs throughout the year, and we circulated about 100,000 items. I think one of the things that libraries always do is provide local current information, provide access to materials that people couldn't buy for themselves, or a range of materials that you couldn't possibly have in a home library. We try to keep up with new technology and new formats and assist people to use these formats. I think one of the services that a public library offers, as newspapers have been declining in circulation, is we try to provide a broad range of material with information on different viewpoints so that people can keep informed about civic affairs as well as other things that they are interested in. The Jefferson Public Library has a children's department downstairs. It's actually a department for youth up through high school. We have children's materials, picture books, easy readers, nonfiction, fiction, series books. We also have a special young adult section with series books, graphic novels, fiction and nonfiction. We offer a service to parents and teachers to assist them in their classrooms, daycares, or with parenting skills. And we offer materials on how to make crafts for children. We have a wonderful die cut service where teachers or individuals can come in and use our die cut material to cut out shapes to use for craft programs that they have in daycares or at home or in schools. One of the most important services that a library offers is reference service. If you don't know an answer to a question, if you need help in any way, you can come to the library and we'll try to get you either information in the library or information online or information from some of our databases, or we'll try to refer you to an agency that would be the most appropriate spot. There is no question that is a dumb question. If you have a question about anything, feel free to come to the library to try to get some assistance. For our online reference services, we subscribe to BadgerLink, which is a wonderful service that provides about 20,000 pages of online full-text articles from newspapers, magazines, reference books. It includes information on automotive resources, on companies, on economics, on literature. Pretty much whatever you can find in a book, you can also find some of the same kind of information in online databases or on the internet.